Hey, y'all know me, dropping in to spread a little tea. And you know how we do it, so let's get right into it. Okay, babe, I'm live. Do not be talking about people, okay? He is not trying to come up. Okay, y'all. Now, I'm leaving Subway. But on the way here, I took a little ride, and I had a chance to listen to Briana's live. It's rainy out today. And y'all may not like my opinion about this. But one thing y'all gonna get from me is the real. So with that being said, before I play her live, because I really don't have too much to say, but I will give some commentary. This is the first time I've heard her be as real as she was on this live. And when it comes to the things that she said Janelle was doing to her, that I don't want to say the word on here because you can only say so much in the beginning of your live. That was very, very abusive. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna take that out. No woman deserves that. Nobody deserves it. But we're gonna get into this live. I'm gonna get my commentary, just a little of it. But let me tell you something. Janelle is a low down dirty dog to treat a woman like that. Now this ain't got nothing to do with this where I think y'all get it mistaken. This ain't got nothing to do with Robert and Briana. Robert has already been vindicated. I don't have to keep talking about that. Whether or not Briana come live and admit that she lied about shit and apologize to her ex-husband for the shit she said, that's on her. She get to decide that. That's between her and God. That ain't between me no more. I'm not covering whether or not Briana lied about what happened with her and Robert. Right now, it's about her and Janelle. And if Janelle done these things to her, he's a low down dirty dog. And she did not deserve it. She didn't deserve it. No woman deserved it. Now, when I said she deserved her karma, I meant that. But I didn't mean I wanted her to be bruised in the midst of her karma. I just wanted her to get it to where she feel exactly what it was her ex-husband felt. Being done wrong. But I never sorry, y'all, my phone died. But like I was saying, I don't condone that type of behavior. I don't. Just like if there was any other woman going through this, I would be advocating for that woman. Now, I'm not saying I'm advocating for Briana, but what I am saying is, if Janelle done that, he's wrong. And Janelle, just like you was, as Briana would say, loud in trying to come back and defend your body butter, that molded body butter that you sent somebody, I think you need to come to this internet. And if this is not true, you need to come to this internet and state that it's not true. Just like you came talking about that body butter. So I guess we'll see how he try to defend this one. But that's all the commentary I'm gonna give right now. But I'll be back at the end of this video to give a little bit more, because I got a question that I would like to ask Briana, and I really hope that she would respond in one of her videos and let us know.
Live, because it seems like everybody wanna talk about me, everybody wanna share my story, everybody wanna be in my story, everybody wanna assume. Some people just wanna say whatever they can say for clickbait. Some people, I don't know, just wanna take whatever I say and run with it and run with their narratives. But at the end of the day, the only person that can share stories about what went on in their life is me and the other person and truth at the end of the day. And I'm gonna start this out by saying, a lot of people be like, you know, why can't you just be quiet and go your separate ways and not say anything? Here's where things are clear for me. When you bring somebody on a platform such as Facebook and they had no following, correct? And they wasn't known for any type of relationship or anything, but you guys ultimately started posting videos together and doing content together, and you started tagging this person. So by all means, was loud in celebrating the person, Janelle. I was loud in promoting Janelle's products. I was loud in showing support wherever I could, whether it was premieres, whether it was his shows, whether it was his movies, whether it was body butters, whatever it is. I was loud in that, right? Extremely loud. And a lot of my fans will be like, damn, seem like you love him more than he loved you, because you are doing all of this promoting and showing your love for him, and what are you getting in return? Because he don't post you like that. He don't mention you like that. He don't do things the way you doing it. He don't promote your products. He don't shout you out. He don't post your pictures. He don't share your stuff. But you always sharing his stuff. You always promoting his stuff. You always doing and going above and beyond for him, and you're not even getting the same. So for me, I would listen to, I'm an actor, I don't really share personal stuff like that. I'm not a content creator. I just share, my business stuff, and that's it. But as time went along and I helped this person page get monetized, they started posting our content, right? So you started posting relational content with me over and over and over again on your page, something that you never did. But again, that was only on Facebook, right? Okay, cool. So Janelle, I was loud in promoting Janelle's products. I was loud in showing support wherever I could, whether it was premieres, whether it was his shows, whether it was his movies, whether it was body butters, whatever it is. I was loud in that, right? Extremely loud. And a lot of my fans will be like, damn, seem like you love him more than he loved you, because you are doing all of this promoting and showing your love for him, and what are you getting in return? Because he don't post you like that. He don't mention you like that. He don't do things the way you doing it. He don't promote your products. He don't shout you out. He don't post your pictures. He don't share your stuff. But you always sharing his stuff. You always promoting his stuff. You always doing and going above and beyond for him, and you're not even getting the same. So for me, I would listen to, I'm an actor, I don't really share personal stuff like that. I'm not a content creator. I just share, my business stuff, and that's it. But as time went along and I helped this person page get monetized, they started posting our content, right? So you started posting relational content with me over and over and over again on your page, something that you never did. But again, that was only on Facebook, right? Okay, cool. So when a person says they're not a content creator, but now all you see them doing is going live now. All you see them doing is trying to create content now, but they're not a content creator. You start thinking about what people starting to say, like, damn, if a person really love you and you doing all of this, going above and beyond, I'm talking about making labels, I'm talking about making logos, I'm talking about helping out with the clothing brand, I'm talking about helping out with the website, I'm talking about disclaimers, I'm talking about, you name it, I did it, okay? I'm talking about cooking and cleaning, I'm talking about driving an hour and 30 minutes to somebody's house, pregnant and all, high risk and all. I'm talking about doing all of these things above and beyond. Now let me go backwards so we can get to how we got here. Okay? So we're gonna rewind all the way backwards to the beginning, where I went wrong. And where I went wrong was jumping into another relationship because I felt like I had to prove a point to this person that I did not want, somebody that I was still going through a divorce with. So that's how we end up getting into a relationship, okay? I'm posting content with him as we're just cool, hanging out, we're just friends or whatever. And this is how we met. We met in LA, we're just hanging out, we're just having fun. But when we got to New York, I started flying myself out for his premieres, okay? I was flying myself out. I never was flued out nowhere. I always was supportive. Whatever he needed, I was always there. So I started flying myself out to New York, getting my hotel room. He asked me if I had any friends that could come and support me, support him as well for his premiere, for his friends, for his castmates. I said, yeah. So I asked my friends to come, which is Shay. Y'all seen her before. And then y'all see Damien, who do wigs and stuff in Atlanta, who y'all also seen before on my page before. And we go to New York for the Wu-Tang premiere. So at first everything was cool. But that's when I met the dark side of him. The dark side, which is the demon that he has. So let's get into that. So as we're dating and we just being cool, just being friends, I'm already not trying to rush nothing, but I'm just having fun. Okay? I'm having fun. We also start telling each other we love each other. I'm like, damn, this shit moving fast as hell. But I felt like he was an angel in disguise, not realizing that you just left somebody that was gaslighting, manipulative, narcissism, all that stuff. But I'm blindsided by it because I'm thinking, oh, he's such a charmer. He's making me laugh. He's silly, extremely childish. The side that you guys was like, oh my God, how can you be with somebody who is so childish? That side of him is what blindsided me to the other side, because I was like, oh my God, I finally get to have somebody I can have fun with, I can laugh with, and enjoy. And then it felt like, oh, he putting me in rooms, he not jealous. So everything that I left, I saw a different side. I saw somebody that was not in competition with me. I saw somebody that, you know, wanted to help me and not be an opponent, but be a teammate. That's what I saw, okay? So, meanwhile, I'm thinking that all of these introductions and all of these, you know, meeting up with people is a good thing, okay? He's showing me that he's not in competition with me, showing me that we can work together, blah, blah, blah. So that's when I started telling him about social media, how you can monetize your social media, you can do this, you can do that, da, da, da. He didn't know nothing about it. He had a Facebook page, but he didn't use it. He had Instagram only. And so I helped him with that, told him about getting it verified, all of that. He reached out to his publicist, got it verified, blah, 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 blah. So we in New York. Me and my friends, we just not leaving the premiere. Of course, at the premiere, you know they have drinks. This person gets drinks. And one drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. This is the first time I see the demon. So, he blacks out because when we're at the premiere, I'm like, you met my family, you meeting my friends, and your family is here and I can't meet your family. So I found that weird. Mind you, I'm still like, okay, this is still early or whatever, but we cool. So why we just can't, like, you met my family, we cool. It ain't like I introduced you to my family. I was like, oh, that's my man. I introduced you to my daddy, and like we cool. Like, this is who I'm talking to, dad, and this, like, I wanted my daddy to fill him out like any girl, woman does. So I'm like, okay, this is your dad and your aunts or whatever, and I can't meet them, which was weird for me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Time goes on. We get in the car, and he senses my attitude. As a Cancer, you can't hide your attitude. You got an attitude. You gonna have an attitude. So he like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. I'm just texting my friends. We all in the same car, and some people in another car. So I'm just texting them, telling them how I feel, venting, trying to see if I'm wrong. Like, am I wrong for having an attitude because he met y'all, he met my dad, he met my people? Like, why can't I meet his people or whatever? So this person says, you know what? Ain't got time for this dumb shit. Now, this, mind you, if y'all go back, if y'all ever seen the video when he went live that same night, and that's why we ended up turning it into a skit. But he went live that same night talking shit about me on live. I don't remember exactly verbatim what he said, But we ended up turning to a skit the next day, which is why y'all see us coming out of a nail salon trying to say we reenacting a Martin scene with. And I'm like, yeah, you was talking about me on Facebook last night. I said that because people had got a glimpse of that. And then when he became sober, he said, oh, I didn't really say nothing like that. But he blanked out the night before. It cussed me out, told me to get the fuck out, told me to go back home, all that type of stuff. So I don't know what he said on the live because I didn't see it, and it was a quick Instagram live, so people screen recorded it and put it somewhere. Don't know where it's at. Anyways, so we all go out to eat to 50 Cent restaurant after that because his friend trying to calm him down, like it's not even that deep, bro. She just whatever in her feelings. And I'm like, yeah, I just feel like if you met my people, I should be able to meet your people. So I'm trying to look past it. My friend just like, whatever, let's just continue having fun. We go to the dinner. As we go to the dinner, he's still lit, still turned up, still feel some type of way, because now I'm at the point I don't even want you to hold my hand, I don't even want you near me, like I don't even, especially after you just called me out my name and disrespected me in front of my friends and in front of your people. Like that was just mad disrespectful, all because I felt some type of way because I didn't get to meet your family. Okay, so let's move forward. So we get to the restaurant, and I don't even want to go in the restaurant no more because you just disrespected me in front of my friends. You just called me out of my name. You being mean as hell. I don't even want to be around you. And so at that point, that's when me and my friends were sitting on the side of the restaurant and we just talking. And he come up and he like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you? I can't really say everything that was said because it's a bunch of cuss words, and I know how social media is sensitive to cussing, so I can't really go into detail as to what everything was said. But I was cussed out really bad in front of everybody to the point where people was like, I'm just leaving. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just about to get an Uber. I get an Uber while he outside talking to his friend trying to calm him down. And I try to get an Uber, and as soon as the Uber pulls up, I'm getting in the Uber. I shut the door to leave. He comes on the other side of the Uber door and yanks me out of the car. Of course, y'all should have been red flag number one. Like I said, this is my first time hanging out with him after a premiere and him drinking, and I did not know anything about this person. Did not, like we was just hanging out as friends in the beginning. So after that happened, I'm moving on. The next morning, he apologizes. He says, never gonna happen again. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool, whatever. So for me, I'm still like, okay, maybe this is not gonna happen. But as I noticed, as time went on with dating and get to know him, that's when the demon would come out when he would drink. So let's fast forward to this incident that happened. Besides him coming in my house and my friends visiting and him acting crazy and like we go out, me and my friends went out, he came to my house drunk as hell and he wanted to yell and cuss and spit and it's like, so when I say this has happened several times, it has happened several times. So when people say why this blow up happened, it's because I've been dealing with a lot in silence. So when I blew up, yes, and I had every much reason to, because I've been dealing with a lot, like I said, behind closed doors. So anyways, moving forward, months go by, and we go to a modeling event. Don't remember if y'all remember that video or pictures where I posted both of us was modeling down the runway. I had on a white dress, and I did something else with some like Chinese sticks in my hair. Okay, so that event came through him. So we go to that, and we go to that, sorry, I'm reading the text, but we go to that, and I'm just having fun. I'm like, this is my first walk-in modeling show, besides the one my publicist had got me the day before, but this was my first real one, and it was a lot of people there, and they had drinks there as well. So Janelle started drinking again, okay? So mind you, as he's drinking, I'm like worried, because I'm like, oh God, we in front of all these people, like what's gonna happen? But he was chill at the event. After we left, I guess that's when the drinks really kicked in, because he had to model too, so I don't think he was drinking while he was modeling, but after the fact, to celebrate what we had just walked the show. So we get in the car, I'm driving, we're going to a restaurant called, dang, I can't think of the name of it, freak, I forgot. But I never been there before. But it's like a grown-up restaurant in Atlanta / like game. They got games, and then you can eat there, whatever. Kind of like a Dave & Buster's, but it's real grownish, and it's in Atlanta. So we go there, and he's drinking more. And I'm like, oh my God, this man. I'm like, just stop drinking. You don't need no more drinks. He's like, I'm grown, and you ain't got to tell me shit. I'm grown. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the food was horrible. I did not like it. I did not like the games. I did not like the place at all. So as we are leaving, because I was ready to go, as we are leaving, it's a couple walking up. I guess because I'm ungrateful, right? Because I said I didn't like the food, I didn't like the games. I said to him, hey, you know, I would have rather went to Dave & Buster's. That would have been funner, or Chuck E. Cheese. The food would have been better. The food is better there. As the couple was walking up and me and him is walking past them, he like, you need to be lucky you got a grateful ass B-I-T-C-H. And I'm like, why would you do that? You don't even know if they know me or know you. Like, why would you say that to them? And he like, I don't give da-da-da-da-da. Cuss words I cannot say. So we still walking. We get in the car, and I'm already feeling some type of way because I'm like, I know this person did not just call me no B. Mind you, I'm driving my car, so I'm like, I gotta hurry up, get this person out of my car and go home. We get in the car. He's still talking about how I'm ungrateful because I said I'd rather go to Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese, which I don't even understand how that's so ungrateful because actually that option probably would have been cheaper. So we get in the car, and he's still running his mouth, still being disrespectful. I turn on that song by damn, what's her name? But it's called Anila. I turn on her song that's N-A-S, niggas ain't whatever. I turn that on, right? So I turn that on, and I turn it up loud because I'm pissed off. So now I'm just singing the song verse for verse, and I'm like, I just like, when he get out of here, I'm done. So we driving, get to a gas station. These are the text messages that I posted. 28 pages of those text messages, okay? And there's more because I blocked him from my phone, and he messaged me from Text Plus numbers or whatever, however else other apps and numbers that he has, right? Okay, so we get in the car. As we drive in, and I'm playing the song. He's getting upset because I'm singing the song loud, and he's like, "Yo, turn this shit down." I'm like, "No, I'm not turning nothing down. I'm mad because you just disrespected me, and not only disrespected me again, but it's in front of people again." Okay, so then we get to like this gas station stop or whatever. I don't even make it all the way to the stop sign. I mean, to the red light before he comes, right? Before he even jumps out the car. So he jumps out the car and run across the street and goes to the gas station. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get you home safe, so that way if anything happens to you, can't nobody blame me because you're drunk. You're not even in your right mind. So I get there. I pull over when he ran out the car, ran across the street, ran to the gas station. I get out the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna just wait for you to get an Uber or whatever. He like, nah, you ain't gotta fucking wait for me. Da 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 da. He goes to the gas station. I'm in the gas station, like, come on, like, you don't want nobody seeing you like this. Like, to me, I'm a public figure. To him, he was doing Wu-Tang show, so I didn't know if people knew him like that. So I'm like, come on, let's just chill out and just wait for your Uber to come so I can make sure you get in the car safe. He's like, you ain't gotta fucking worry about me. Da 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 da. So I get in the car, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait for him. He says, ungrateful ass bitch, one more time, as I'm walking to my car. And I said, yo mama. As soon as I said yo mama, this person comes and storms up to my car. While I'm in the car, my driver door is still open. He comes in the car and he starts choking me. And I'm kicking, and he's spitting, I'm kicking, and he's talking all the type of cuss words that I cannot say. Like I said, Facebook is sensitive. So he's cussing me out, choking me, spitting. That's why I had scratches on my neck. Some people seen those photos, some people did not. All right, moving forward. The police walks up. It's a police officer who walks up who was getting gas, and he said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" I said, "Yes, I'm just trying to go home." He said, "What happened?" I said, I'm just trying to go home. I'm just trying to go home. Mind you, my feet was dangling outside of the car. So he don't know what was really going on. He didn't get to see it. He was just walking up saying, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just want to go home." At this point, this person is so erratic. He's going off on the officer too. So the officer like, okay, you can go home. I'm leaving at this point because I don't give a damn. Which is why you guys see those text messages that says, yo, bro, he locking me up. Lying. Person was never getting locked up. I don't even know why he did all those lies in those text messages saying he was getting locked up. Again, to manipulate me to come back and get him. I did not. I pursued to go home. Again, in those text messages, you also see where he says, I'm outside, and I'm like, why would you catch an Uber to come to my house? Mind you guys, we were just in Atlanta. His car is at home. He did not have to come to my house. So I'm like, why would you Uber to my house instead of Ubering home? In those text messages, you guys see that as well. So I'm saying, like, just go home, just go home. He's like, no, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me. So I'm like, no, I'm like, I can talk to you through text. I'm scared of you at this point. I don't know what you're gonna do next. Like, I don't want to talk no more. So he's still at the door, still ringing the doorbell, still talking about come talk. As you guys can see, I'm still just talking in those text messages for the ones who saw it in my story. I just kept talking through the text messages. He kept on saying, please, I'm sorry, I love you, da-da-da. And for me, when he started explaining why he loved me and all of that, I started to feel like, okay, well, maybe he really do love me, and maybe this is a mistake. And I only see this side of him when he's drinking. I don't see this side of him when he's not drinking. So I said, Janelle, if you drink again, I am done with you. I cannot do this no more. He said, okay, I'm not gonna drink no more. So I don't know, but around me, he would never drink. Then when we did go out, he would probably have 1 or 2 drinks, and that was it. And we left it at that. So moving forward, y'all, as time go by, I'm constantly catching this person doing disrespectful stuff. Mind you, I cannot ask any questions without this person shutting down and be ready to leave, right? So when it comes to my feelings being validated, that never happened. When it comes to me asking about cheating and everything, I can't ask those questions. So I didn't go through his phone, didn't go through Instagram, I didn't do nothing for a minute. So eventually the story comes out about Pretty Bree. Don't know who she is, some girl, don't know, don't care. This happened around my birthday, right when I flew everybody out to Jamaica. Me, my friends, him, my dad, the kids. I flew everybody to Jamaica for my birthday. And this story happens. It hits Tasha K. How embarrassing. So the girl goes on Tasha K and she does an interview and she says, yes, I've been talking to him, da-da-da. And he calls me and he texts me to come do this and do that. And I'm just like, for me, you've been acting like you want to do family things, you want to be family oriented, you're doing family photos, you're involved with my kids, you acting like you want to be this person that you know you can't be, so why not just let me go and leave me alone? I blocked him that day. He begged and begged and begged and begged and begged. That's when y'all see that video of me getting a bracelet, a ring, and a purse and matching shoes from Michael Kors. Mind you, this is the first gift I've ever received from him. So he apologizes right before my birthday, and because I can't get my money back from him going on a trip, might as well let him come. So he ends up coming. Mind you, my whole birthday trip, I'm embarrassed because I'm getting alerts. I'm seeing Tasha K go live with this girl so many times. It's like it was a 3-day effect. It felt like to me. He's like, no, just be quiet, don't say nothing, don't address it, it'll die. Well, it didn't. It kept blowing up, and the girl kept posting. Tasha K kept interviewing her, and it was just embarrassing that I had to sit there and be quiet. Which is why, again, this explains why I'm at where I'm at right now when people say why you just can't be quiet and just move forward. Because all those times I sat back and was quiet and 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 quiet like he does. Y'all see him, don't say nothing, don't address nothing. But he addressed somebody by his body butters. But besides that, he would not address anything else. But sitting there being quiet, it's like, what does that do for me? I'm really sitting here questioning myself like, what the hell, Briana, what are you doing? This person has clearly showed you he don't want to be with you. He disrespected you so many times. He comes to your house, does whatever he want to do, and leaves. And it just, like, what is the point? What are you doing? So I'm over here trying to outweigh the good and the bad. Oh, okay. Well, he stopped drinking, so I don't see the other side of him as much. Although I'm still being emotional and mentally abused. I'm being told that my feelings cannot be validated. I'm being told that I can't ask you certain questions. I'm being told that if I ask you a question, I gotta shut up. Like, that's between me and myself. That's what, when I ask him a question about something that hurts me, it's between me and myself. Or I'm insecure. Now, mind you, how does a woman get insecure? Even though I'm not insecure, I know I'm a beautiful person. I know what I bring to the table. I bring the cloth to the table and the chairs. So it's like, when you say somebody be insecure, no, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. If I'm telling you to leave me alone, and if this is something that you don't want to do, then please, by all means, go on about your business. Okay? So this person never did. This person kept coming back to fight for it. So let's skip all the way to after my birthday. So then this is another birthday, and I got fed up with the disrespect. Okay? And everybody like, well, why did you get pregnant? It was not planned. The first couple of months, last year, December, from October to December, we was like, he kept telling my dad, yeah, I want to have kids, yeah, I want to build a family, and yeah, I'm about to put some kids in her pops, da 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 da. Okay, so after I had started, he was like, tell the doctor to get, your stuff, so we can start working on it. And the next day, I'm like, I'm still going through this divorce though. The next day, after I buy all the stuff, and after I go to the doctor, he like, I don't think I want to have kids with somebody who's still married. So I'm like, okay, cool, I don't care. Like, I'm about to live my best life anyway. For me, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to be divorced, girl. What you think? What are you thinking about? You're not even married to this person yet, and he talking about having kids. That should have been red flag too, but it wasn't. I ignored it. I'm like, this person must seriously want to be with me because I already got 4. Why would you want to give me more kids and you have none? Why would you still want to keep trying to fight for something with me? And you have all the freedom in the world to go do you and be you. You don't have no kids. You don't have no attachments. You don't have nothing tied to me. So that's another reason why I kept thinking, okay, this person must really want to be with me because I got kids. I got this crazy, messy divorce going on. And he's still here. And then these people on social media. And he's still here. And then people will start attacking him because he's with me and he's still here. So I'm blindsided. And I'm like, this person must really love me, want to be with me. I don't know. So anyways, as I'm still going on, I forgave him for cheating. I forgave him for disrespect. I forgave him for talking to me like the way he talked to me. He said he was going to do better. He said he was going to do therapy. He told me he had issues that he needed to work on. That's why he was going to do therapy. Okay, cool. Didn't. Never did no therapy. Lied. So let's move forward to me finding out I'm pregnant. I did not tell him until I got to Aruba. Mind y'all, before I found out those couple of days, I had just found out that this man I had just got a video, because I can't confirm or deny if it's true or not, but I got a video of him with some girl pushing him away, and he looked like he was about to fight somebody. So I'm like, yeah, you must have been drinking. So I'm like, you was with that girl? Because that's what the girl said in the DM. And he like, no. Mind you, I don't know why people think I'm boo-boo the fool, and I don't know why people think I'm not going to find out, especially when you're known for being with me. You're known on the internet for being my boyfriend. So why wouldn't you think that if somebody saw you out, they're not going to record and see you nothing? So mind you, I see this video. She just pushing him away. They wasn't like, lovey-dovey way, but she's just pushing him away. I had already made up in my mind that I was done. I didn't want to do nothing. I was done. I didn't want to be with him no more. Okay, this was May, because this was May because my birthday was June and he did not come with me, which is why y'all are like, why he didn't come. So anyways, I was done. But when we went to his birthday trip for Aruba, I had already spent money on that. So he came to the house apologizing. Hence, that's why I showed y'all that Ring camera. That is not the first time that man has came to my house begging to come back, begging, saying he's sorry, come in, let me in, let's work on it, da da da. That's not the first time. That's why I put on that video part 1. Because I was going to go down all the videos and just post them. But it is what it is for the people who kept saying, oh, he don't want you, oh, he don't care about you, oh, you delusional, oh, he hates you, that's why he let us leave hate comments about you. Boo-boo, no. The man be on the Ring camera and on my daddy phone big and talk about how he can't live without me, okay? There's proof of that too. But anyways, next, like I said, I was done with him. This was this year. So when I went with him to Aruba for his birthday, I had already paid for that, mind you. And I also had already paid for my birthday trip. again to Jamaica, to a different place. But I had went with him to Aruba. He invited his mom. His mom came. This is where shit gets reckless again. Just mind y'all, I just told y'all this man I'm pregnant. Y'all see the video. This man gets upset with me because he's like, I feel like you posted that video so you can make me want to have a baby. And I'm like, nigga, how can I trap somebody when, number one, I'm barely ever on top, okay? When the person is getting ready to be done, it's him behind me. That's why when y'all like, you trapped him. What am I trapping? What am I trapping? Let's be for real. What am I trapping? Y'all be acting like because somebody in movies and TV shows that they this big person. No. If that was the case, the person would just deactivate their Facebook page and go on about their happy married business. But no, you see them on Facebook Live, don't you? You see them keep posting content, don't you? Okay, so that means that person is not doing what y'all think. Also, Taraji came on here saying how she don't get paid like that either. But anyways, trapping nobody. Did not trap nobody. So, moving forward, after I had told him I was pregnant in Aruba and I had posted a video, he got upset. Mind you, he didn't get upset until after we went.
Okay, the first thing I want to point out is, I know I said I ain't got to vindicate Robert no more, but I just got to say this. If y'all go back to the timestamp 11:16, when she was talking about how she left her relationship, she said she had just left somebody that was gaslighting, manipulative, and a narcissist. Never once did she say abusive. Never once. And she's what I don't like about this is what I don't like about her. This is why I just can't just give her grace. She came on live and she told everything allegedly that Janelle did. Never once spoke anything bad about herself. Whenever she comes live, that's just like the video I posted with her crying. She said she never done nothing wrong in her marriage nor this relationship. Briana has not once took accountability for her bullshit. Not once. Briana comes to this internet and tries to make it seem like she's perfect and she don't do nothing wrong, and these men just dog her. You play a part, Bookie Butt. You play a big part. We all know that you're a lot. You're over the top. You demand too much. You expect too much. Your expectations in your relationships is not even normal. Like to want to check somebody's phone every time they leave and come back home, to want to know their every move, and that's not normal. And those are the type of relationships that you think these men have to be in with you. That's just like she got mad at him, she said, because he liked the half naked picture. Okay. That's enough for you to get mad, want to break up because your man. Well, some women may have a problem with that. I ain't never had to deal with it, and I hope I don't, but like, why is that a deal breaker? I guess that's another topic, because like that type of shit don't bother me. But she always expects so much of these men while she remain the same. Like how you were with Robert, you the same person with Janelle. And like I told y'all, with Robert, I do think that she felt like he was controlling her. She mentioned at times where she said he was jealous of her. She mentioned times where she said he didn't want her to do different things with me. And well, hell, you didn't either. And you're the same way with Janelle. But the difference between Janelle and Robert, Janelle ain't letting you do it. Janelle put his foot down. You ain't finna check shit. That's between you and Instagram. You don't like something, that's between you and that girl. Like he didn't give he didn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn. And she wanted to justify her coming to the internet to say that. That's what she do. She expose so she can move on. Well, it would be nice if in the midst of you exposing these men, you expose your behavior as well. Because here we go again in another breakup where Briana is making it seem like she done nothing wrong. The man just totally dogged her, just disregarded her feelings, was abusive to her. Once again, she's a victim on the internet. Now, when I said this is real as I heard her talk, let me clarify that. Because she went into detail about what it was she had been going through with Jonelle. She showed some receipts of what she had been going through with Jonelle. She told some of the truth about what she had been going through with Jonelle. Even stuff that, made her look bad. She didn't say her part she played wrong, but it made her look bad when he was like, why would you post that? And, I didn't want kids or whatever it was he said. That's what I meant when I said this is real as I heard her be, because she wasn't this time, trying to portray Jonelle as an angel or her Prince Charming. Excuse me. But nowhere did I just listen to her live and fall like, oh, Briana, she's, a victim. No, what I said was, if she was being bruised, I do not condone that. I do not condone that. I don't like that. And if he done that, it need to be some consequences other than coming to the internet trying to air somebody out. It's consequences to stuff like that. Call the police, make a police report, press charges, get an order of protection. The internet is not the answer. You're doing the same thing you did in your previous relationship. The same exact thing. You're going to have to get yourself together, young lady. And trust and believe after this, any man that even want to think about having a relationship with you are out of their damn mind. Because get ready, when things does not go how she want them to go, she is going to air you out. She admitted it. She said this is how she move on. That's that immaturity in her. Because a real woman just walk away. A real woman don't have nothing to prove. When you done, you done. How many of y'all women been in relationships where y'all done? Y'all so done, y'all don't care about what they say. Y'all don't care about what they think. Y'all don't care about trying to prove something. Y'all don't give a damn because you're done. Comment below if you've been in that position before. So with Briana coming on here saying she's done, y'all, she's not done. She's not done. This is only the beginning. And she's saying she needs time and she needs to be by herself and she needs to heal the same stuff she was saying at the end of her other relationship. We are not getting anything new from Briana. Her delivery is different. Okay, we getting a different delivery. I will say that. But I think until she could really be real with herself and apologize to the people she needs to apologize for, to really have that, as she say, well, no, I'm not gonna get into that God and all that. I'm not doing that. But I just think she really needs to get real with herself. And I still stand on no woman deserves to be abused. So I'm not changing my opinion on that. And we're going to get into the second part of this live and the commentary at the end. Wait, my question I had. Briana, what did you mean when you said he asked you if you had, or you went to the doctor and picked up everything you needed to pick up from your doctor to get started, like on this pregnancy thing? What did you get from your doctor? Did you get something? Did you have a procedure done? Go more into detail about what that was about. The things that you picked up from the doctor to get pregnant or to help out with you getting pregnant. And since we airing out, could you also explain to us what happened when he allegedly did that to your son in his chest? Could you explain to us how you allowed that to happen? Could you explain to us how that took place and how you, even though you were going through what you were going through with him and you knew you shouldn't have been going through it, explain to us how you still, you allowed that to happen and still continue to live with this man. Okay? Bye. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. I will talk to you shortly. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a video. Don't forget to support your Black-owned businesses. Visit ours in the link below.